And we are back for more Rise of the Runelords, episode 24 this evening. We're getting up there. And so, last session, we had some interesting encounters happen. Our intrepid heroes, the Dristan's Vigil, as they're going by now, intercepted a a wagon basically under attack. They saved the guy that was running the wagon with his bodyguard, and they got some information off one of the guys, and they found a an old boathouse with their employer, quote unquote, that was there. So they went out to the boathouse. They came in. Delilah went in by herself and got into a little bit of an encounter. Kind of talked her way into it, and then said "fuck it" and threw the flare out the window, kind of deal. Called in the cavalry. Um, and a fight ensued. And as our heroes are wont to do, they murdered everybody.
It was self.
I try.
Woo!
I try not to murder everybody.
um,
It's not my fault. I'm in a party of murder hobos.
right?
I didn't want to kill everybody.
I didn't kill anybody.
Dude,
He did.
I just
let
made the
of
one.
the
I
bandits
just
get
made the one
away.
guy go make out with
Cindy
with
say I didn't kill
Levia.
anyone?
No, I said I didn't want to kill everybody. Not everybody.
I just all I did was make an archer very attracted to Levia. That's all. I didn't kill anybody.
That's somewhat true, yeah.
Murder.
So,
And I
Murder.
cannot blame that guy.
right. So, at the end of our last session, the heroes returned back to Sandpoint, and as they were coming in the town, they found out that Sheriff Hemlock had returned, but there was no request for them or anything. Just a message to be passed out should they see the heroes to let them know that hey, Hemlock's back in town, and that they went back to the Rusty Dragon because it was pretty late in the night when they returned back to Sandpoint. They let Amiko know what was going on. They kind of brought her up to speed on what they'd found out, which troubled her greatly, but she's just going to have to figure out how she's going to take and deal with that moving forward. That somebody is out there for her in at least the glassworks business. And
Big glass.
yeah. And we're going to take and call it a night,
Okay.
have a slight
Big glass.
yes, and have a slight time skip a couple days later. But there was a conversation that I was told that wanted to have happen that evening, so we're going to give that a second to happen. Or sorry, no, it wasn't a time skip. It was a time skip prior to this. So yes, sorry, my bad. So before we called it a night, I do believe there was a conversation they wanted to have happen real quick, so y'all can go ahead and do that if you were ready.
All right. So what would have happened is Cinder would have went and pulled Delilah over, gently by the arm and said, Delilah, can I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
You see, I have a question for you, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way. But I
She's gonna
believe in
raise
you.
her eyebrow at you.
I believe in you. I think you're a good person.
get mad.
I think that you have been blinded by ambition before, and I think you may be blinded by ambition again. Though you're so blinded, you didn't even tell me what your ambition was, but it was enough to just leave me, and that's okay. That's me and you. But you're a smooth talker, and tonight it did not seem very smooth in the boathouse. And when I was crafting, I had some time to think, and I thought, why me? I am no friend of the gods. I do not mess with them, they do not mess with me. Why did they tell me to come and help Tristan's Vigil? And then there's you. You're the only person I have any connection to in Tristan's Vigil. And my interaction with you ended in betrayal. So my question is, do you plan to let your ambition with the men of you again? Do you plan on betraying them?
I don't plan on betraying anybody. I have my goals. It doesn't involve hurting any of them.
I'm not asking
I'm
what your
not.
goals
I
are.
am. I am not. I am not. I'm not sure who I can trust with telling these goals to, because people tend to overreact about certain things.
And it's okay for you to keep secrets. But I was put here to help, and you're the only connection I have. So I will say this. If you betray them, or you hurt them, you will be my enemy.
I
Do you
have
not
no
want that?
plans. I have no plans to betray them. I have my plans, which has nothing to do with hurting them. If for some reason they decide that my plans are counterintuitive to their ideals or goals, then we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
All right. I believe you for now, but just know what I said. I want to get back to my life. I want to be back to watching the clouds roll by and just being who I am.
And counting your money lazily every day.
It's never about the money. It's about the fun of just being free to do whatever you want. And that's what I'd like to do. But now I am in this. So I'd like not to expend all my energy. But if I have to, I will.
You have nothing to worry about on my end. These
Okay.
people have been very helpful to me, and I see no reason to hurt any of them. Well, hurt them in that kind of sense.
Always, always. The bedroom is good for you.
I still have the whip. I don't remember you complaining about it.
Another time, another life, right?
Sorry, I missed that. That you sounded very muffled to me.
I said, another time, another life, right?
There's always tomorrow. Or tonight.
Well, you see, as much as I may revisit this at some point, I think I need to take a shot at the world's greatest inventor.
Really? I had no idea.
He stuck my eye.
Well, good luck.
And with that, he will kind of just brush by her shoulder with his hand and walk away.
All right.
I
Cinder's
will.
gay.
I think he's just say he's.
And
Clearly not, since he's into Delilah.
You can be into a
What?
lot of
Didn't
things.
you just say I have a better chance with the Tinkerer?
Yes.
Oh, he did not say he has no chance. He said he has
He's
his
interested
sights
in.
set on the
Yeah, he has.
Tinkerer alone.
So
Yeah.
basically, he plays for both teams.
Hey,
Get in there.
you don't necessarily know what his sights are.
It's
Attraction
about
is
time
attraction, man.
somebody.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's a spectrum, that
Don't
stuff.
hate. Don't hate. Don't yuck somebody's yum. Let them live their life, man.
I'm not
It's
yucking
about
anybody's
the
yum.
aura. It's about the aura. That's it.
It's about time that
Sure
the
it
Tinkerer
is.
gets tinkered with.
I don't see genders, just auras.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, this interaction goes on, and I'm assuming that everybody, goes on to their rooms, goes and calls it a night because it's been a long night, been a long trek, and lots of fights going on the past 24 hours. You sleep through the night without any interruption until early in the morning. Somebody comes through and knocks on each of your doors.
Okay.
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 No, this guy again. Is it the same guy?
This guy again. Yes, this guy again. So, does anybody get up and actually go answer the knocks on their doors?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, as you all come out, you hear the knock, like say like the first person down the hallway, you hear the knock on the door, and then a few seconds later, the knock is like at the next door kind of deal. Like they're literally just walking down the hallway, going dun dun dun, walk dun dun dun, like hitting everybody's door. So as you all kind of come to the hallway, for the most part, everybody coming to the hallway, you open the doors up, and standing in the hall is none other than Sheriff Hemlock.
Oh, he came himself, huh?
Yep, he has appeared himself, and
Oh, we just got back.
I'll stand out in the hallway. I'm completely naked because that's how I sleep.
Oh my God.
All right. Hemlock turns as Delilah steps out and goes, "I'm gonna need you to put some clothes on."
You woke me up.
I understand that, but I still need you to put some clothes on, please.
Why is everybody no fun? And I turn around, and if
Actually,
anybody's out there, they could see the tattoo on the like in between my shoulder blades. So
Is it a
Okay.
target?
nope, it's a
That's the place they're looking.
it's the shoulder blades. It's not a tramp stamp.
Depends how good you can shoot.
Right,
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're just like a long shot.
right. Well, you've pointed it out. What is the tattoo?
It's a holy symbol. If anybody has no, I mean, well, again, GM, I don't know what you would say the difficulty is for anybody to recognize the holy symbol of
Of
my goddess.
Okay.
What's it look like?
Yeah, describe
That's the holy symbol of sex.
Hold
for
on, I gotta look
evil.
up what I don't remember what it looks like because I didn't write it down. Hold on.
It's a 6 and a 9.
it.
No, it's 6'7".
Pisces.
No,
Well,
no, it's not.
I got yelled at for that joke last night.
All right, I'll see if I can
If
put this in
it's-
the group chat.
Yeah.
Uh,
The symbol is that of. Oop, wrong.
There you go.
one.
That's
Let's see. It is a thorny pointed crown. Out of curiosity, what image did you send?
that's what
Yep.
Google just said it is.
Yep, that's
Oh,
exactly what it is.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. If you have knowledge religion, you're welcome to roll it.
I did not imagine that as a problem, but I'll fit. I have knowledge of everything, so I'll give it a shot. Okay.
No,
As,
that's not one
as
of
I
mine.
come
Rothbard
out,
knows nothing.
I'm yawning, and I look over just in time to see Delilah's ass.
Yep.
And her holy symbol, religion, 20.
And her tattoo.
What?
20.
20. That's good enough to know that is the symbol for Our Lady in Shadow, Nocticula.
Oh, there you go.
Nocticula.
Yep.
Who the
That's
frack
a
is that?
vampire.
Nocticula is a succubus god.
Yeah, she's the
That tracks.
the
That
ruler of
track.
Eastern
She is, let's see, her worshippers are like assassins and drows and sexual criminals, shadows, shadow-using creatures, succubi, and prostitutes.
Yep.
Yep.
All of that makes perfect sense. I don't say anything. I wouldn't think
It's
much
like
of it.
my family, my friends, and my family.
Yeah, I just look at it like, yeah, whatever.
That tracks.
I put one and one together and it came out two. Yep. We're not going to dispute that math. Maths. But Hemlock will look at all of y'all as you come out and go, I would very much like to have a conversation with you all in private.
I just saw some privates.
As did I. Unfortunately, not what I was looking for first thing
Not
this morning.
unfortunate.
Nothing unfortunate about that.
Now he has to go. That's Father Zen. Oh wait, no, this is Sheriff Hemlock. Okay.
I laugh at
Father
that
Sanchez
because
being
I
trouble.
crack up that he called Delilah, unfortunately. But I'll stand, I guess, in the hallway since that's where we're gonna do this meeting. So I'll just wait.
I
Can I
mean,
get a shell
he wants
on your-
privately. He wants a private meeting. So he's like,
Oh,
he literally, if you're, like, he's like, can we just use one of your rooms as a meeting place, or we can go somewhere else? I
Well,
don't-
my room is the biggest for obvious reasons, so I suppose we could all gather in there.
that
did they actually
works
give you
for me.
a bigger room than everybody else?
A
It
bigger
is
bed.
actually slightly larger in his room. Yes.
Oh, cool.
occasionally they have more well-paying visitors or larger visitors, and that room works out. He will actually follow you into your room, Slasher. So, and he'll wait for everybody else to join. I'm assuming that Delilah takes a minute to get dressed. Once Delilah has.
He's taking that minute. I'll go in there while we're waiting.
Gotcha. Krothar, Sindar.
Sindar.
Arr.
No, he's Indian.
Yeah, Cinder and
Fire.
Leviah.
I come in eventually.
Prothar goes in there with his bat, all happy to potentially get to murder something again.
Gotcha. All right, that works too.
I've got
all
my
right.
pants on, but I didn't bring my backpack or my crossbow. I assume I don't.
Leviah comes crawling out from under the bed when everybody gets into the room.
She sleeps on the Slasher's bed.
Apparently, last night she did.
She did last night.
I mean, all right, that works too, I guess. So
didn't notice.
he waits for everybody to get there. When Delilah walks in, he walks over and he closes the door, and says, "Thank you for taking a few minutes to listen to me this morning."
Didn't give us much of a choice.
We had an option.
Krothar says halfway out the door.
Yes,
We'll be
but
here.
also I would hope no.
I hope no.
Yes.
You
First,
would hope we didn't have an option. All right, this is gonna be
well,
interesting.
you have an option, but I appreciate that you went along with me. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, the vigil's always happy to help. This is how we make
I-
a name for ourselves.
It is, and so far that name has been spreading positively, which I would like to continue doing that.
Oh,
Well, you can solve most problems with carefully placed DV.
Yes.
And
Um,
murder.
That yes.
and speak.
So, first off, let me thank you again for everything that you've done for Sandpoint. It's fortunate you've proven yourself capable because we've got a problem, and I think you can help us with it. A problem I wish I didn't have to involve anybody with, but one that needs to be dealt with now before the situation grows worse. Simply put, we have a murderer in our midst. One who I fear has only begun his work. Some of you doubtless remember the late unpleasantness. If there's anybody from town, you would have knowledge of that. So,
I have a question.
yes.
I live here.
Is there ever a point in time when this town is not under some kind of threat?
It has been in the past, and I hope to be in the near future. So Levi,
We had a good 2 days at least, right?
right? Yeah, you got to get 2 days.
We had 2 days. Come on.
Yeah, Levi, you
We
would
didn't
know
have
what
to
it
open
is.
any doors.
Yeah. Levi, you would already know what it is because you've lived here for a little while, so it's kind of just common knowledge for you. But everybody else, just give me knowledge local. If you have an trained or untrained, you can roll it. Doesn't matter. Just see if anybody remembers what it is right off the top.
2.
13.
13.
30,
18.
20.
All right.
15.
So everybody but Slasher has some kind of an inkling as to what it is. The late unpleasantnesses was several years ago. You already know part of it, which is that there was a great fire, burned down the church. The prior priest, died. Nualia supposedly died. That's kind of like the story that's been going on up to this point. The other part of that was that there was a serial killer in Sandpoint for about a month or two, and they called him the Chopper. And so he went around chopping up
Oi!
people. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, brother.
The other wants to be a copycat, don't they?
Yeah. So
You
they
got a-
called
you
him
got
the
a cousin?
Chopper, and he killed 25 people in town before he was finally caught. His final victim was the prior sheriff that caught him in an alleyway, and he killed the sheriff before fleeing to his home and where the local guard ran him down at, and they found the eyes and tongues of all 25 victims, including his own, gouged out and cut out in some sort of ritual sacrifice where he was killed.
Wait,
So,
are you saying this bloke is blind?
do what now?
Are you saying this bloke is blind?
He's dead. He's gone. This is in the past. I'm explaining what the history is.
Yeah.
That is the late unpleasantnesses.
And that means you don't know about any of this.
Yeah, you don't know any of that because you're not from here and you didn't roll high enough to.
I thought the sheriff was dying.
No. I'm explaining that as the DM. That is what the latent unpleasantnesses are.
Oh, okay.
It is the fire that killed the priest and Nualia at the time, as well as the serial murders. So, as he was saying, I'm afraid we might have something similar brewing now. Last night, the murderer struck again at the sawmill. There are 2 victims, and they're in a pretty gruesome shape. The bodies were discovered by one of the mill workers, a man named Ivor Thorne, and by the time my men and I arrived on scene, the crowd of curious gawkers had already sprung up. I've got my men stationed there now, keeping the mill locked down, but the thing that bothers me isn't the fact that we have 2 dead bodies inside, it's the fact that this is actually the second set of murders we've had in the last few days. I've come to you for help in this matter. My men are good, but they're also green. They were barely able to handle themselves against the goblins, and what we're facing now is an evil far worse than the goblins. I need the help, but I'm afraid you'll need the help too. You see, I'm afraid that this particular murderer knows one of you. At which
I
point,
wonder which one he knows.
At which point, he pulls out a slip of paper and hands it to the Tinkerer.
Oh, not the thought I was going for.
On the back of the paper, the folded over side, it says the Tinkerer on the outside of it. On the inside of it, if I can get it to show correctly, boom, you find a piece of paper that reads this.
Ooh, it reads. I cannot see it unless it's someplace.
It's on the Roll20. It didn't pop up.
Oh, wait.
It popped
My
up
Roll
for
20,
me.
I think
I got it.
froze.
I see it.
Yeah, my Roll20 froze. Hold on a sec.
All right.
Very weird. Hold on a sec.
Yep, you're good. I'll just read it for the sake of everything while you're reloading. On the other side of this paper, it has what looks to be a couple like little blood smears on it, but it says, "We have spoken of this before, my master. Now it begins. Join the pack, and it will end. Signed, your lordship."
I didn't know you had an apprentice.
Why is he called your lordship and you're his master?
All right. Everybody's moving. Share that picture again.
Yes.
Yay, it's moving.
There you go.
Do I have any clue what this is about?
Nope. Not a clue in the world, outside of the fact that it is for sure the Tinkerer on the backside of it.
We've spoken this before, my master. Now it begins. Join the pack, and it will end. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I got no idea what this is talking about.
It's from the bookkeeper.
Yeah, Hemlock looks at you and goes, "I figured as much. I honestly am not considering you to be a suspect in this at all. Everything that you have done and the group has done has been nothing but positive in the way of helping Sandpoint. But that note was pinned to one of the bodies. There is like a pair of holes on it that it looks like something was stuck through it. It was stuck to one of the bodies with a splinter of wood from the sawmill.
Now, let me get this straight. There have been 2 murders in 2 days.
Yes, the day before
I
returned. Yes,
this is not a game. And then, they both had their eyes and tongues cut out.
No. That is from the history.
That was in the past.
Okay,
that's the history of the chopper. Yes. At this point,
he doesn't think they're related. He's just saying that there's murder.
He's just saying that there might be a new serial killer in town.
Right. He's saying that it would be one thing if it was one murder, but he's saying that this is the second murder in a pair of days. And that he doesn't want this to become something like the scandalous craze that it was back when the chopper was here.
Gotcha. All
So,
right. It's not a copycat. All right. Then I'll ask him, why do you think these murders are related?
The amount of time being that they were so close together, as well as how horribly mangled and damaged the bodies were. There's something going on. Not to mention that there was a marking on some of the bodies. I don't really know what to make of it. I also don't have, as I explained, I don't have the manpower or the experienced manpower to devote time to this. My men are going to be spending most of their time just trying to keep the peace at this point. Trying to keep this as quiet as possible until we can figure out what is going on, who is doing what. And that's what I need you for. I need y'all to help us do this investigation. I need you to be the ones investigating it. I'll give you all of the powers of working as a member of the guard. So you will officially be deputized, not just by the mayor, but by me. And I've already told my men as such already that, they are to help you in any way possible and allow you onto whatever you need, basically.
Don't we have badges already?
You do technically, and he would be aware of that. That's why he said that you were already deputized by the mayor, but now you're being officially deputized by the sheriff.
Question above table.
What was that?
Question above table as a player.
Okay.
Since Tinkerer handed the note, would Tinkerer recognize the writing that the Tinkerer was on the paper?
No.
Not on the back that said the Tinkerer?
Nope. Yeah, there's literally nothing about this that anybody would understand or recognize outside of just that it's referencing the Tinkerer and it's being written by somebody towards the Tinkerer as the subject of the letter or the note.
I'll ask Sheriff Hemlock. So, where do we start? We gotta check out the crime scenes.
So I have a few leads for you, and yes, that would be the one that I would request you go to first. Is the sawmill. I would
Both
like
bodies
to,
were found at the sawmill?
There are 2 bodies at the sawmill. I would like to get that cleaned up as quickly as possible. It is a mess. There are people outside, trying to see what's going on, and we need to get this wrapped up as quickly as possible. But the crime scene is left untouched, so you can go there, investigate it, check it out, and see whatever you can figure out. And again, that's where I would recommend going first.
How were they killed?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I do believe that there was torture involved and potentially something else. It's better off that you not be swayed by my words and let you actually see it.
Who are the victims?
That's a very good question. I'm sure you've not met him, but one of the main victims is Banny Harker. He works for the mill. He's one of the mill operators for the actual Sandpoint lumber mill. The other one, I don't know if you have had the pleasure of meeting, but it was his wayward girlfriend. The best we can figure out is that she came to the mill last night to see him. And that also leads to one of my other leads, potentially, that I honestly don't believe is a lead at this point anymore. But the other victim is Katrine. I'm acutely aware already, and as you will be, you have already met her father. And he is currently locked up at the garrison for his own protection because of his behavior when I spoke with him this morning earlier. Van Vender did not take it kindly.
Oh, he didn't have 2
Dude.
daughters. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
The other one,
Katrine.
so the
Mm.
Yes, Katrine is his oldest.
oldest. Yeah, I remember she had like visions or some shit.
Katrina,
She had like
Katrina.
visions, right? There was something
No,
about her.
no, she was
Sleeping
out
with
of the
her
game
boss.
dialogue. She was the one that
Her bosses are dead,
was
so I hope not.
she was trying to kind of like make a name, like not so much make a name, but like she was just kind of doing things against her father's wishes. She was dating below what he believed her station could be, and by dating a mill worker, like
Oh, okay.
like he
Gotcha.
I
And
know
then
there was
that
beef
mill
with
worker
who
turned
she
up
was
dead.
dating.
yeah
That's what I remember.
he did
Okay.
not he did not approve of her boyfriend, her whatever. They weren't engaged or anything, but they were dating, and so obviously that's the reason for Van Vender to be a suspect, because he would go kill the boyfriend for whatever reason.
He's also a hothead, which we know.
That too, and he would and Hemlock would go on to explain that when he told Van Vender of it, he flew into a rage, and
As he's prone to do.
as he is prone to do. But it wasn't so much a rage of being caught or anything of that. It was a rage that he was angry for the loss of his daughter, and that something had happened. So I had my men take him to the garrison to lock him up, give him a little bit of time to cool and think about what's going on. So he is at the garrison, as well as Ivor Thorne, which is the man that found the dead bodies this morning when he came in. He is the co-owner of the mill, or co-manager, if you will.
Wait, why
So
is he locked up?
He's the one that found the bodies.
he's not locked up, right? Ivor
He
Thorne
is
is not
locked
locked up.
Yes,
Oh, he is locked up.
Ivor Thorne. He's already Hemlock would explain. He's already interrogated him once. He didn't really get any information out of him, but he feels like there's something else there that he's not saying. So he looks at John. He goes, "You're welcome to go to the garrison and interrogate him again. Just be gentle. He's a little shook up from what he found this morning when he found the bodies. But you're welcome
Is he
to."
a suspect?
He is currently a suspect. He's in custody at the garrison, but I don't know what to make of it right now.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What, the mill was closed after the first killing? Or y'all just left it open? What'd you do?
No. So the first murders happened right before I got back. The garrison did a little bit of investigation of that. There were actually 3 men killed at a farm. They were
Same torture.
their bodies were mutilated and such. Yes. All 3 of them are known con men that have been banished from Sandpoint because they tried to run schemes and cons throughout town, and we threw them out. So the fact that they were back in the vicinity of Sandpoint was surprising. Not so surprising that they were killed, but in the manner that they were, that was surprising. They did have a bodyguard, though. He was found alive. Not very well looking, though. He was feverish, very pale. He was mumbling and talking. We had him tended to briefly, and then he was sent off to Habe's sanitarium. That's where he's at now, being tended to. He seems to have gone quite mad, if you will.
So where were the first people killed?
The first ones were killed at a local farm.
At a farm, and the
Yes.
second person was killed at the sawmill, and that's the daughter of Envinder.
Yes, and Banny Harker, rather.
Where was the farm?
It's outside of town. He would also, at this point, produce a second note. He says this was found with the 3 people that were killed at the farm. So
This looks like the same handwriting.
it is very similar handwriting, yes. So I just for the GPs of it, Messrs. Mortwell, Hask, and Tabe. A deal has come about that I need capital for. It involves property and gold, and though I am not at liberty to tell you the exact details, it will make us all rich. Come to Bradley's barn on Cougar Creek tonight, and we can meet there to discuss our futures. Signed, Your Lordship. So, he explains that Mortwell, Hask, and Tabe are the con men that he was speaking of. They were all brutally killed. They seem to have been. They also had the markings on them as well. But their bodyguard, as I said, was sent to Habe's sanatorium. You're welcome to go check on him if you want to as well.
Yeah,
And
I
see
want
if
to
you
talk to
can
him.
get- and see
So
if you can get some
we have 3
information out of
places:
him.
the sawmill, well, 4 places: the sawmill, the farm, the sanatorium, and the jail cell.
Has the farm been cleaned up?
Yeah, the farm's already been cleaned up. The
Okay,
bodies have
so
been
3.
buried. Yeah, they
Okay.
already dealt with the bodies. They're actually, hold on.
Wait,
Let's
oh,
check it.
I wasn't with you guys then. Shoot, I have a thought, and I'm like, nope, Delilah wouldn't know that.
Yeah, sorry. This one section I'm supposed to be flipping back and forth as I look at each thing. So,
There.
yeah. Let's see, because I don't think actually the bodies are gone. They are actually, yes, they are in the garrison as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I forget
bodies
the farm,
are.
but the bodies are at the garrison.
Yeah, they've already cleaned up the barn where this was at, but the 3 bodies have been brought back to the garrison. So you have Vinvender, Ivor Thorn, and the 3 dead bodies from the first murder at the garrison. You have the sawmill, which is where you've been asked to go to first because that's the active crime scene, as well as the sanitarium, which is where the 3 guys' bodyguard is at.
And the 2 bodies at the sawmill are still there.
Yes. Yeah. The crime scene at the sawmill has been untouched. That's why he came to you this morning to get you to start investigating.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess it wasn't such a ridiculous thing for us to bring that body last time to the garrison, because apparently everybody brings bodies to the garrison.
Only sometimes.
Okay. I don't know why my name was on it. All right. I don't think I have any questions right now.
What was the person that found them called again? The suspect?
Ivor Thorn. See,
Like Igor.
except with an IB, yes.
Yeah. IB.
IB Thorn.
Mm.
Let me see if there's I don't know if there's going to be a picture for this guy or not.
Guess we'll find
Well, we
out.
haven't met him yet, so we wouldn't know what he looks
I know.
like.
I'm just looking. I'm looking now as I'll just see if there is or not.
Mm.
So Party does what? He, if you have any other questions for him now, that would be the time to ask. Otherwise, he is going to get back to his duties, trying to maintain this as hush-hush as possible. And he does emphasize that, please don't spread this around town. We want to try to figure out what's going on and stay ahead of this.
Make sure we shout it while we're walking down the main center. Got it.
Obviously.
Yes.
I have no
Well-
questions.
Oh, sawmill, anybody?
I'm down.
Why not?
Okay. I'm going to look at Levia. I'm going to say, we're probably going to need you. And your nose. She looks at me.
What smells the oldest?
Where else would I go?
I'm just trying to give you some credit for that thing you do.
Lick the ground. Tell
Thank
me
you,
when the last
Tinkerer.
person walked here.
You're welcome.
That is a thing. Yes. All right. So Hemlock, without any other questions from y'all, is going to depart, and thank you for assisting with this. And he will leave.
Out of assist anyway, but now I didn't want to double assist because that note was to me, and that pisses me off. So I am
You're not even
going.
asking for money from him this time yet.
That note was to
No,
me,
now
and
he's
that
now
pisses
it's
me
personal.
off. So I'm going to go back to my room and get my stuff, and once I'm geared up, I'll be
Hey, Tinkerer,
ready to go.
it looks like you're famous after all.
That ain't funny.
It
That
did
ain't
say in the
funny.
note the greatest eventer of all time.
That's how you know they didn't really know me.
Right. So, what does everybody else do? The Tinker is going to go back and get all his gear and equipment ready. What about-
Exactly.
What I do?
Go get my
Crowthar's
stuff.
already ready, so I'm walking around pacing, hoping I get to kill something soon.
Crothar stays ready.
Gotcha. I feel like this is I'm always angry.
I put on my full plate meal, grab Smitherina, and I'm
We've
ready to
slept for 2 days. Are we all at full health?
You did not sleep for 2 days. You slept for one night, but yes, I'm pretty sure everybody was pretty much back at full.
Yeah, I healed everybody.
Yeah.
Ginger had healed everybody.
Yeah, he's got the infinite.
I was the only one who
pew
was
pew
really
of-
messed up, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got the infinite pew pew of I'm gonna plink damage you to full health.
Oh yeah, I would have mentioned to the sheriff that the Glassworks was under attack. I'd ask him if he thinks there's any connection.
No, the glassworks and the what is this
Sawmill.
one? The
This is the
sawmill?
sawmill.
Before he leaves and you tell him that information, he would look at you and go, was there anybody killed? Like anybody murdered from the Glassworks?
Yes.
Nah, they just wanted
No, I
the
believe they were
glass broken.
scared.
No, it's just
Gotcha.
They're
not the
vandals,
people
not
we killed,
murderers.
Grothar.
Yes, that is correct. Nobody was murdered from the Glassworks. They tried to scare the
No one
workers
was murdered
off.
until we murdered them.
Well,
Yes.
technically, wasn't Dad murdered there?
There was a lot
Yes.
of
By
blood there.
Right, but
People
that
in
was
there.
Nualia's crew.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
from the prior time. We're talking about the newest incident of the Glassworks.
Yeah, that's the other murders that happened at the glass.
Right.
That's the ones that we did, not to be confused with the murders that happened at the sawmill.
I mean, did we leave the bodies in the glass?
Yeah, I
works?
was gonna bring that up too. Like, wait a minute, what happened with those bodies? We just left them there.
He would look at you and go, "I'm assuming they're still there." Then,
Yeah, this
I
might be a
will-
little mess at the boathouse.
I will send a guard over with a cart to collect them, and we'll bring them back to the garrison for now.
Cool. I feel like this is the problem every time hero parties go anywhere. Like they just leave bodies, just drop bodies everywhere they go.
No,
out
it's
your
not
dead.
it's not a theme at all. What are you talking about? Not a theme.
Yeah, when there's actual laws, it's hard. It's like, oh, well, we just killed like 7 people back there, so
Yeah.
It might have been a little excessive, considering all these people were doing was destruction of property and coercion.
A little excessive, really? No.
All right. So that being said, that conversation's had. Hemlock will, instead of walking out, will briskly leave as he now has something else to deal with.
God, I love making that man uncomfortable.
Yeah. So as y'all get ready, you come downstairs. Amiko has already prepared each of you something to leave with. It's pretty early in the morning, like it's like just getting to be dawn. But she's like, Hemlock told me there was something going on and that y'all would be assisting him. So I quickly put something together for you each.
Oh, that was.
Oh, you darling woman.
Yes, it's nothing big and fancy. It is basically the equivalent of a cat head biscuit with a fried egg and a thick slice of bacon on it. Levia, your biscuit is not fully cooked. Your bacon is also undercooked, and your egg is scrambled with the shell still in it.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
We just got an egg McMuffin to go. Awesome.
Yes, it's a bacon egg and it's a bacon egg biscuit. Yes, essentially.
Yo, let me get a bacon and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Right.
I'm glad it's to go because I'm gonna grab it and go.
All right.
You grab my string of sausages. I'm sure she made for me.
Yes. It's literally just warmed up sausage links, just in a chain.
That's Timmy.
Yeah. All right. So, for y'all to get to the
Hot
sawmill
links.
is actually pretty close. So the Rusty Dragon is here on the map, as somebody has typed in, putting in that it is the Rusty Dragon. You would literally walk down towards the Sandpoint Bridge and cut north up to this structure with all the logs on it, because that's the sawmill.
Ah.
That's really
Yeah.
I don't
Makes sense.
maybe even Lasher wouldn't get lost going that close.
Well, I'm assuming that the
What?
group is that he's with the group, so I'm not going to make him roll to get lost or not. So, that being said, as you approach from the south over here, as you're getting to like this major intersection, you can tell right away that there is a crowd of people outside. There is a good, I don't know, 15, 20 people kind of like all standing about, like talking in hushed whispers and everything. There are several guards out there kind of maintaining a perimeter, but there's a crowd. Give me, let's see, there was a check for something. If you have knowledge local, you can roll it.
12, because I rolled like crap.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
If I don't have it, I can't roll this time, correct?
Correct.
19.
All right. If you get over a 10, you know that typically the sawmill runs 24 hours. And it is a point of contention with the locals that that it does that, because it makes a lot of noise. But it does appear that the sawmill was running last night.
Is it running right now?
It
Probably
is
not.
not. It is eerily silent. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but as you approach, you get up to the sawmill. The guards would notice you and recognize you. And what do y'all do? Y'all just gonna walk up and try to go in?
Yeah, I'm not talking to anybody.
Absolutely.
That's
we were told.
my intention. I mean, I'll talk to the guards. What do the people do?
Flash badge.
They kind of watch as y'all approach, and they kind of go into hushed whispers even more, kind of just like, what's going on, to themselves. Nobody really speaks up, but the guards don't stop you. The ones you like walk up to, like as you're going up to it, just kind of give you a nod and let you pass. They already, again, Hemlock told them
Yeah,
that you were going to
they
be
expect us.
assisting. Yeah.
As we're
FBI
walking
is
in,
here.
as I'm walking in, I'll just turn back to the crowd and walk in.
It's like when the Ghostbusters show up, the crowd's like, oh, look, it's the Ghostbusters.
Oh, so you almost kind of put two and two together. There's something horrible going on in there.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. So, as you walk up to the structure, though, there is two things that are immediately apparent. One is that it's kind of opened up a little bit area, but there is a timber pier, a wooden pier that goes off into what is locally called Mill Pond, as you can see on the map here, is called Mill
creative.
Pond. That typically, just from the way waterworks happen, the trees are cut down upstream and they float down river, and they're collected here at the mill, where they're pulled up inside and cut up into lumber. So that's how it works. So there is a pier, and that is immediately what you walk up into. That's how you would go into the mill itself, is via the pier. So, what would you like to do? You're standing at the entrance of the mill over here on the pier side.
Walk in.
Look at
Go in.
Tinkerer and say, guess I get to be a detective after all, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You good at it?
Last episode, you told me I could not be a detective. I'm not very good at it.
What?
Now they want us to be a detective.
What is an episode?
What's
Did you
an
have
episode?
Did you have a season fit or something?
This is
Send
the
us
last.
out of the show.
the last time we have conversation. Well, I think that will come as an episode.
I like all our conversation episodes, you know. I'll ask Lee. You any good at it? Any improved since the last time we talked an episode ago?
Ella, why don't you tell me?
It sounds like he has breakdowns.
Maybe he needs to go to the sanatorium.
Hello.
All right.
We're
Let's go in
just
there.
visiting.
Yeah. You sure? Could be.
But you should stay though. You should ask a lot of questions to these nice men over here.
Yep.
We're gonna give you this.
Do you want
lovely
chocolate
new
milk before
jacket.
bed?
Yes, exactly. So,
Do you like chocolate milk?
are you going inside? Or are you gonna look around outside? What you doing?
Yes.
I guess now that you bring it up, I will take a perception check outside. I assume there's nothing to find out here, would be my default assumption. But an
We're
investigation,
gonna look around.
assumptions kill. So that's a good point.
Looking for
I
clues.
will look around outside first. Just to
Okay.
see if
I
there's
already
anything
said
to
that I was going inside, so I'm not going to change my mind now.
All right, that's fine. Delilah, you walk inside. Crothar, I'm assuming you're going inside as well.
Yep.
Okay, who else is going inside? I know the Tinker is going to stay outside for a minute.
Well,
What's
Slasher,
the clues?
what was that?
Levi's outside with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
what was the Slasher doing?
The blues,
I'm gonna stay
clues,
outside
clues,
for now.
clues.
Okay, Cinder, what about you? Are you going in or are you staying out?
I will go in to shed some light on things for Delilah and Prothar.
Okay, so we split the party evenly 3 outside, 3 inside. Gotta love it.
Love it.
So, if you're outside and you are investigating the outside area, please give me a perception check.
Sure.
13.
6.
Hmm.
I'm just being a bodyguard.
Leviah, lick something.
27.
There you go. So I brought her.
Okay,
See?
there you go. All right, so Slasher and Tinkerer, you don't notice anything right off the bat, but
We
Leviathan,
ain't found shit.
you
Once
you
again,
do in
by the
fact notice something. You notice there is a muddy set of footprints that leads from one end of the pier all the way up to the mill itself.
Hmm.
You can give me
I'll
a
point it out to them as well.
okay. Now that you've both
Right
also
away.
had this pointed out, all 3 of you can give me a survival check.
My D footprints.
If anybody knows mud, it's Leviah.
Well, I
Right?
actually got an 18.
Is there a talking
Oh, yeah.
pig that is also somewhere nearby?
No.
Are they jumping in the puddles? A survival, you said?
Survival.
That's what he said.
18.
And
13.
18. Okay, well,
13 is just my number tonight.
I
apparently
got
so.
18 too.
You got a 22, you said, Slasher?
18. I can't get a 22.
Oh. All right, well, that's fine because everybody but the Tinkerer passed on this one. For the 2 of you, you realize that the footprints are barefoot human male footprints. They're the size of a man's foot, and they are barefoot.
Could be a big-footed lady. We don't know.
Well, they're women typically have slender, smaller feet, and this is a larger foot. So it is a barefooted human male, and it seems that they clambered up through the mud under the pier, climbed up on top of it, crossed across the pier itself to the main structure, and then scaled the wall up to the 2nd floor, where they came in through a window.
But it's feet.
It is feet.
They're
You
determined.
do find it is muddy feet that progressively get less muddy closer to the building.
Do the
But-
footprints go up like Spider-Man? Like, is it like flat feet
Can you
on the
see handprints?
side of the wall?
No,
Footprints.
no. It appears like they were like climbing
What?
up the
Okay.
wall, like somehow with some sort of something. I don't know. But they're not like they didn't walk up the wall. Like they climbed
Okay.
up the wall.
Gotcha.
It's not a Batman and Robin television show.
Well, spider climb is the thing, right?
Yeah,
Spider-Man would
absolutely,
just be able
absolutely.
to do it.
I can.
It is in fact a thing. But that's what y'all find. So while we cut back to the 3 that went inside, there's a guard inside of the mill here, and he sees you come in, and he says, you're going to want to go upstairs.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, it's that something.
What's on the first floor?
the
I was
first
talking to the guy.
the first floor is a lot of like cogs and wheels from the like the river. That's what actually works the mill itself. But there is one thing here. Actually, he will point out that the main scene is upstairs, but downstairs is it'll be better to see it from up above. You will notice right off the bat, though, that in the mechanical devices, there's a lot of blood. It's all over the place.
Trothar's going to be smiling at blood.
It is like splattered everywhere over all of the equipment, the machinery, the floors, everywhere down here on the
Somebody
first
had a
floor.
lot of fun in here.
I'm a little jealous it wasn't me.
The guard,
Right?
the guard looks at you as you say that, Delilah, and is visibly like stricken with like, the fuck. This is a like he's just he doesn't know what to say.
Don't
About
mind
that.
her. She's crazy. Don't worry about her.
He
That's
doesn't.
a
Really,
Well, you know what they say, the crazy ones are the best in bed.
Hi.
he just points at the stairs. It's just go. Yeah, he's not having a good day. He was already pale and not looking so good, and then you just came in and was like, "Oh, this is like a party," and he's just like, "What? No, this is not."
I
But
Can I
love
so
make a
Blanky
perception check downstairs?
what was that?
Can I make a perception check downstairs before we go up?
Sure.
Just to see if I notice anything with the blood splatter or anything like that.
Sure.
I'm
Crothar
heading
would
up the
also
stairs.
like to.
24.
Cool.
22.
All right. As you look around, you can see where the source of this blood is coming from, and it's coming from the lower half of the log splitter system. That is, the top half is they raise the logs up to the second floor and then lower them down into, and it splits them. As you get around over there and look into the actual machinations of it, you find the mangled, ruined remains of a young woman lying completely shattered inside of the mechanism. She is like ripped apart from head to toe, like in pieces, mangled in the machinery.
Shit.
It is gruesome. You can surmise that the moment she hit the machinery, she was killed, like instantly. There was no coming back from this.
Lucky her.
Yeah. Then again, the guard is very pale faced. It's not currently activated. The machinery has all been disengaged, but her body is just mangled up in pieces inside of the log splitter machinery.
Shame.
Like ground beef.
Look,
No,
come
she
on.
was a young girl.
Yep.
It's ground girl.
That it is. So, that being said, what would you like to do? As you're looking
I said I was
around-
going upstairs. So.
Okay. Delilah bypasses the machinery downstairs and goes straight upstairs. As you two are looking at that scene, the other three, I assume, would come inside. Okay. So the five of you are on the first floor. You see that that Cinder and Crothar are standing over near where there's a fuck ton of blood. Looking at the machinery, Delilah is nowhere to be seen.
I guess I'll go check out the blood.
All right. You go over, you look at the blood, you find the body of what you believe is Katrine, mangled in the machinery.
Is the machinery? It's just the open. There's no rail or cover or anything like that?
No, not really. So up above, if you looked up, there's actually like the machinery kind of goes up into a chute in the floor above, and what they do is they pull the logs in from the river, they hoist them up above, and then they drop them down into the chute where it splits and cuts the logs up into smaller pieces, and then it would land on the lower floor where they could then
The shoes
collect it
probably dropped from above
into the machinery. Is
Yep.
probably what you would
into the
guess.
machine.
Yes.
Okay.
So
There were supposed to be 2 bodies. Do I see another body in there or out here?
no, there is no other body upstairs or downstairs, and the guard has already told the other 3 that the main scene is upstairs.
Before I go upstairs, I want to like look around downstairs for anything I might notice.
Okay. Sure. Roll me a perception.
There we go. Now I'm getting my detective mode. How about a 22?
22.
23.
Unfortunately, there's not much else to be seen except for her body mangled in the machinery.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the highlight of this room.
Okay. That's what I would be doing, I guess. So other people can describe what they do.
All right. Delilah, you bypassed and went straight upstairs. You didn't care anything about the scene downstairs, so you went up to the second floor where you would find like chains and hooks and like equipment for hauling logs up, winches and everything. There would be an open like wall side where they could pull the logs up into the second floor, different kinds of tools and stuff like that. But there is a bunch of other stuff going on. So the mill interior is just like down below. There's a lot of blood. Up top, there's also more blood all over the place, over the walls, over the floors. There is footprints and splashes of blood just across the wall kind of deal. So there's all kinds of stuff like that going on. The main thing that you see right away that is very poignant and sticks out like a sore thumb is the fact that Harker is strung up on the wall by hooks. His body has been horribly desecrated. The poor man has been affixed to the wall with several hooks normally used for hanging machinery. The body is mutilated, and the face has been carved away, and the lower jaw is missing entirely. His bare chest has been
Nice.
defaced, as his chest that is bare has a strange rune carved into his chest. The rune is a 7-pointed star.
The Chaos Gods are here? Oh, that's 8-pointed. Never mind. But anyway, okay, I will. Do I recognize the symbol at all?
Yes. Who has the medallion that Noalia had?
The one you put around Dristan?
Yeah. Didn't Delilah take that off of?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I took it off after Burn Body.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
It
huh?
is the exact same symbol that is on that medallion. And it is carved into the main section of his chest.
I'm going to really kind of look around it. I'm going to make a perception check to kind of see if I find anything else here that
Okay.
it's not apparent.
Okay, yep, give me a perception check.
Oh, that's nice. That's a 21.
All right. Let's see. Because there's a couple different things going on in here. Let's see which one that's going to actually work out for. So first things first, you outside of Harker's body being on the wall, strung up with hooks and everything, you do see what appears to be a hand axe, like stuck in the floor, like somebody like kind of just dropped it down into the wood and it's standing up with the handle. You do see that. That's there. There is blood all over the place. Let's see. Anything else that sticks out that would be from perception? No, that's going to be pretty much the main thing is that there's the murder scene with all the blood. There is a hand axe stuck in the floor and Harker's body that's been strung up.
And any of the wounds on the body correspond to the hand axe, like the same kind of shape as the blade?
It's kind of hard to tell. The body's been
Okay.
mutilated.
Okay.
But as you're looking at all of that, I'm assuming the rest of the crew would make their way upstairs after having investigated the first floor. Okay. So y'all would come upon this incredibly gruesome scene upstairs. Harker's body strung up on the wall, 7-pointed star on his chest, his face peeled off and peeled away, and his lower jaw missing.
Now the medallion, we knew that did we know what that was when we were there, or I don't remember if we actually ever figured out what that was a symbol of or not.
I honestly don't remember. I don't think y'all understood anything with it.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
And it was actually part of the decor there. It wasn't. We assumed it was part of the original. Whatever that
Nualia
place.
had it, and then we killed
Right,
her.
but
You know,
yeah,
I
right.
think
But I'm saying
I
it
know
was
you
part of
found
the
out what
decor.
it was. Y'all made the check to know what it was, which was that it's a Sahedron rune. So you know that the symbol is a Sahedron rune, but you don't know the importance of it.
Right.
So,
But what I'm asking is, we knew that it was part of whatever the original purpose of the structure was for, not that this was a creation of Nualia's.
it's something that predates her, yes.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was.
It's not something she made or forged or anything like that. It's something that she found.
Right. Okay. So when they come up, he's not very talkative. I point to the jaw.
God damn.
Yep.
Crothar high five.
But we have something in common. I hold up I hold up the medallion.
We get to come up, or they went upstairs.
Yeah, all of y'all get.
The outside
Everybody
folks?
came up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was saying I'm sure that after checking out the outside pier, and
Okay. All right,
what
cool.
was what was y'all's perception check show? Did anybody beat a 20 outside on the pier for the three of y'all?
Ended.
Jen did. Okay. I meant to mention this too because they leave it till the end of it. Jen, you would notice that, especially after noticing the tracks and where they come up from, mixed between the perception and the survivals that you rolled. You get the idea that the footprints kind of angled off when they went into the mud and kind of where they you can see the mud's been disturbed at, that it goes off across the pond into the marshy area. On the map over here, you can actually see that there's kind of like marshland in this generalized area. So that is something that you have the inkling idea of, is that maybe they came across the river.
Right.
Can we track bloody footprints to see where they might have left from after
Muddy
murder?
At the murder, if you want to look
No,
around
bloody.
at if you want to look at the footprints and walking and everything, absolutely. Give me survival checks.
After the murder, you said there was
What is
footprints
my
in the blood.
survival? Well, not very high,
Yes.
but see.
20.
A
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
16.
All right. Anybody else rolling survival?
Clean 20.
What are we rolling?
Survival. It's
Survival.
Survival.
Roll to see if you survive.
14.
14. All right. So if you beat a 10, you can tell that reveals that there was definitely a desperate struggle that took place. Seems to be several sets of footprints. There seems to have been a struggle of some sort of fight and something of that nature. For Crothar and for the Tinkerer, though, you got high enough to realize that
Tinker is looking for the barefoot ones.
yeah. So that's one thing that you do notice, is that one of the prints in particular is not only barefoot, but the tracks where you find that barefoot at, as you get closer to inspect it, you notice that it smells horribly like rotten meat. Yeah.
Levia, licks that.
Yeah, I'm floating I'm floating like a cartoon character smelling a pie in a window.
Right. It stinks like horribly rotted, foul meat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Like rotten flesh, basically.
The footprint does? Okay.
The footprint does.
So the footprint comes from underneath the window? Like this is where they climbed in?
No, it's there's a window on the side that overlooks kind of like the river and everything. And then there is a mess of footprints and boot prints and everything in the room that you're able to distinguish that there is a couple of them, like you figure out is barefoot. Like I said, there was obviously a struggle, a fight of some sort that broke out, and the bear footprints do smell horribly of rotten meat and rotten flesh.
Is it like a grizzly bear or like a polar bear?
Yes. No. It's
Do we
it's
see
a
them
it's a
going
bear
like
human feet.
leaving?
Yes.
Do we see the bare feet like leaving, like going downstairs or going back out the window, or
Yeah, they would.
does the blood tell me?
Yeah, I mean, they would go back out the window.
Okay.
I'm
How many?
going to where?
Yeah, I'll let them answer first.
What's that?
I'd like to continue to follow them until I lose sight of them.
What, the
Do
footprints?
they go back to the water? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they go back out the window, and then you kind of lose them as they kind of hit the water, like almost immediately. But you already have an idea of where like they possibly came from in the marshy area across the river. So,
Is there any? Sorry.
go ahead.
For the sets of tracks, go ahead.
Is there any? Since this does look ritualistic in nature, is there any sort of ritual, arcane, or religious that I might be able to make a check for? What would be the purpose of it? Like, especially since the face has been carved off and the jaw removed.
Not really. It's not like there was a ritual performed. He's just been strung up on the wall and a symbol carved into his chest, and he's been defaced, literally.
Right.
You don't think, even without a check, you don't really think that there's anything you would recognize that would involve ripping off somebody's jaw, peeling their face off, and carving a 7-pointed star.
So
into
it
their
might be
chest.
just again, this is kind of like a serial killer thing. This is a kind of a trophy taking.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a
Maybe.
possibility.
It's not a
Could be.
serial killer if they already killed one.
Right.
Well, they've killed one, I guess.
And Hemlock did say that the other bodies were marked as well with a symbol of this sort.
Right.
So it could be, maybe you should surmise that it could be like a calling card, or something of that nature.
Right.
Lots of serial killers over history and real life have left, things that are like their mark.
Right.
Yeah, they could do their
Calling
thing.
cards, taking
And
trophies.
this person, the strung up person, doesn't have any like pockets or anything like that to rifle through or anything. See if they have anything on them.
No, their clothes are
okay.
in shreds for the most part.
Okay.
How many sets of footprints do I see?
3.
Yep. And I would be able to surmise it's the barefoot, it's the guy and the girl.
Yes, there's a shoed male larger footprint and a shoed smaller footprint. The shoed smaller footprint, there is drastically less of those, and they seem to back up to the hole where the saws are.
Where she fell in.
Do they
Fell
they
in.
back up like? Well, I guess they just walk in that direction as they came from that spot, but
Yes.
toes towards.
Yes,
Interesting.
Toes away, as if they were shoved or thrown into the machinery.
Got you.
That makes sense.
I have so many questions. Did we notice that she had the same symbol carved into her or anything like that? We might have to tell with the logs.
No, they're not that you could tell, but not really, because most of her body is in pieces.
I'm gonna look down the hole and see if I can see anything from the better direction.
You look down through the machinery; it is coated and covered in blood and bits of flesh. And
Any clothing?
And shreds of clothing, and you can see what appears to be her remains at the bottom in the machinery.
Okay.
There's no face. He's defaced, but there's no face here.
Yes, correct.
And the jaw is missing too.
The lower jaw is missing. The face has been peeled off, and the 7-pointed star is on his chest.
Is there anything
And the
on
footprint.
this? I'm sorry.
Good.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the axe that we found. Is there anything on it making distinguishable, or does it just look like an axe that belongs to a sawmill?
No, it does look to be like an axe from the sawmill. Are you going to actually go over and look at it?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Give me a survival check.
Survival. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a 19 plus. Whatever my survival was 2. So, 21.
All right. So as you go over and look at it, the handle is covered in blood and bloody like finger marks and everything. As you look at it, though, first there's what appears to be like smears of rotten flesh and fragments of bone that are caked onto the blade. And the
Right.
second is that as you get up close on this thing, it too has a very, very strong foul odor. And I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh my gosh. What's my fortitude? My
Wait,
fortitude.
the
The axe smells.
blood and the blood and stuff on the axe doesn't look like
17,
it came
18,
from the
20.
body.
You don't know.
You said old.
I said that there is
Dirty 20 on the fortitude.
a dirty 20. You pass.
Okay.
So as you get like up, like you like kneel down to look at this thing like in good close detail, like I said, you see that the handle is covered in bloody finger marks, and the close examination of the head reveals that there are two things. First is that there's smears of what looks like rotten flesh and fragments of bone, and the second is that it has that odor to it, and it's much stronger on the axe than on the footprints. But Delilah, as you investigate this axe and get up all close on it to see all of this information, you barely hold back bile as it like.
Oh, this
It's-
does not have the same odor as a typical dead body.
Yeah.
This is quite unpleasant. Levia, dear, I think this is your shtick.
Yep.
Does the body that's hung up look like it's rotting?
Nope, it does not.
Get real close to the smelly pile that Delilah pointed out and give it a whiff.
All right, cool. You give it a whiff. I need a fortitude save.
You got it.
Wait,
Delilah,
there's rotting.
yes, it is. It has bits of rotting flesh on it.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
seems-
You are also fine. For somebody that loves bad smells and trash and gunk and everything, this makes your stomach almost turn. And you're like, oh, this is going to be so good. And then you get like right up on it and you're like, wait, no, like that. Yeah, no. It even makes you sick
makes me
almost.
smile. That only makes me smile wider, as it's hard to find something that makes me feel sick. So I look very excitedly at everyone else and say, we have to figure out where this came from.
So I think what Kay's got, the flesh that's on it does not seem to be the same flesh as the
No.
flesh from the body.
Correct.
And it's on the blade,
Okay.
not
It's
the
on
handle.
blade. It's on the blade.
This was a
Weird.
It might
defensive
match the
weapon.
farmers' bodies.
Oh, Levia, does that smell coming from the handle or from the blade?
I sniff all the way up and down it.
All right.
The blade.
It is from the blade. Yeah, the bits
Okay,
of flesh
so-
that are on the blade do not appear like anything from here, from Katrine, or from the man on
Does
the
it s-
wall.
Go
Does it-
smell all the other tools then.
I mean, does it look like the stinky stuff is human or
Can't
normal
really tell.
race?
It's
Okay.
literally like rotting meat.
Okay.
It's flesh.
But
Have a-
if you're going
have a
over and
thought.
examining this axe, so for right now it's Levia and Delilah. If you have knowledge religion, you can roll it.
Okie dokie. I could do that. I'm good at that.
Prothar's
let's
just gonna
see,
go
so
around and sniff
4,
some tools.
56, 17,
The rest of the
18,
tools
19,
are
24.
clean or covered in wood dust or whatever, but that's about it. What'd you get?
24 on knowledge religion.
All right. So
I'm rolling
first
pretty good
off,
tonight.
you can immediately know that the lingering stink of corruption is beyond that of which a dead body could normally produce.
Yep.
And that it was likely used within the last 24 hours against some form of corporeal undead. Unfortunately,
This stinks of undead, I tell the group.
and that's all that you know off of it.
So that
Undead.
might have been something the actual workers used to fight back with.
Yeah,
He
that's
said,
a problem.
well, Cinder is going to look at the Tinkerer and he's going to say, I had a theory, but it might be very wrong now that he said it smells of undead. Maybe they had an undead, maybe someone summoned an undead to do this. And this is what I think now. But before I was thinking, I guess I read too many science books or what do you call those science fiction horror things. So I was thinking, what if this killer is putting on skin of dead people and walking around taking, take the face, now you wear the face, like a
That's a
leather face kind of thing.
that is a titillating idea, and I am very into it. But I don't think that that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Not that I think
Does
undead are doing this.
anybody
Can
else in?
But
undead climb walls?
Yeah. I want to do a knowledge religion to think about undead, to think about if I know of any that could do this, or just in general. Does this sound? What do I think about this theory? Kind
Sure.
of.
I will say that for you to get any better information of it, you will have to actually go investigate the axe and kind of you're going to have to smell what it smells like. You can roll it, but you're not going to get anywhere near it without actually being able to investigate the axe.
Is there a scent trail that I can follow now that I've taken in the whiff of the axe?
Sure. You can smell it goes out the window and into the river.
I'll
Oh,
have you
yeah.
know that I'm a bitch.
I think I'm good. I don't think I am gonna go smell that axe. I think
All right,
that's,
so you can give me
I'm all
a knowledge
set.
religion, but I'm just gonna
Yeah, all right.
You
That's
know what?
fair.
I'm gonna
You know what?
perception
Hold
check
on.
the rest
Give
of the
me
room.
Delilah, since you did get some information off of this. Describe the smell, and I'll let him be able to roll and see if he can get the extra information.
Oh, wow.
What's the
So
mouthfeel
I'm
like?
just going to come up with a description of this spell. Okay. It smells like, it smells like somebody poured rotten pea soup and mixed it with grave dirt.
Oh, one of my favorite recipes.
All right.
Okay.
Think about that, and I have a 25.
A 25 is exactly what you needed. So you can tell just from that description of alone, you're like undead, some kind of corporeal undead. And he says grave dirt and rotten pea soup, and you immediately go, it's a ghast.
I am aghast at the thought. I'll say.
I'm agog.
I am aghast. Is Mary's at love last?
It's
Right.
I
nice
am a
and love it
god.
less.
I am
Yep.
aghast.
That, for
Is
whatever
Marius in
reason,
love at last?
triggers in your mind. That seems to describe ghast flesh. It smells
Yeah, that's
like
aghast.
yeah. That's
Also,
what you're getting.
what's aghast?
Okay.
That was gonna be my question.
A ghast is
Nerd, what does that mean?
a ghast is a type of undead. I'll give you basic. Let's see. They're basically they're ghouls.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a ghoul and a zombie?
Mental capacity?
They're somewhat intelligent.
Yes, they're intelligent.
Okay.
Mental
Zombies are
capacity.
just following command undeads and everything. Ghasts can think for themselves.
And like to
Gotcha.
and again, I'm not sure with Pathfinder, but in other lore,
Fallout.
guests love to eat dead bodies.
Okay.
Well,
Like a zombie.
you unfortunately don't know anything else outside of that. The basic description of how a ghast smells, that is what you know. So it sounds like a ghast, which would be
All right.
some
So I
sort of
Tell that to everybody. Are ghasts special to make? Like, where do ghasts come from? What do I know about that, if anything?
give me another knowledge religion.
11.
Not sure.
Can I roll it or
Yeah.
no,
If you have knowledge
Okay.
religion, you can roll it.
Yep. That's I got an 18.
Yeah, you're not really 100% sure on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're a
Okay.
type of undead. That much is for sure. They're a little bit more smarter than a typical zombie or skeleton. So it's about all you
I
get.
will tell everybody. Detect magic.
Sure.
All right. You pop detect magic and look around. There is nothing magical in the sawmill, except for what you are all carrying.
This place is clean. As a short little.
Is there any area without blood?
I mean, there's
Like,
some
maybe-
areas, but like the main section of this room is splashed with blood all over the place.
It doesn't look like he took anything after killing the people or anything like that.
If it did, it wouldn't have been anything big.
Question:
Mhm.
It's a
Is there an
sawmill.
office?
Does one person work here? Because even the
No, it's a
chick
bunch
didn't
of
work here.
No, she did not work. No, Katrine did not work here.
Right.
But
So where's
No
everybody else
face.
who would have worked here?
Katrina.
well, it was during the night, so typically there's only like one or two guys that work at night. And
Mhm.
Parker is
He was
one of
probably here
those.
getting a little hanky panky from
Yeah.
her man.
No face
possible.
worked there, and then the other guy came in, found him, and is in jail.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
literally what Hemlock told you.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought it came in the morning. Maybe it came in that night. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So there wasn't a lot of people here, basically. So it makes
Yes.
sense that only 2 people, and one of them wasn't even a worker, were here. Okay. Because I was wondering, well, where was everybody else? Okay.
Perception check to see if there's anything else we've missed in this room.
That's fair.
I would say from pretty much everything that y'all between the survivals, the perceptions, the religions, you've pretty much found anything of use in this room. Yeah, there is a smell, a general smell to the room, like death and all,
General smell?
but yes, general smell. But y'all kind of discerned the extra smell, which is the flesh of the undead. So that there's not really much else for y'all to see here.
And that we're pretty
The
sure it was summoned, and
7-pointed
that's why it's not here.
star and his face missing, his lower half looks fine.
I mean, his body's I mean, for the most part, his lower
Every
half
inch
is
of it?
okay.
He wasn't tormented much beforehand, though. He was just
Wait.
sort of hung up.
The medallion, I forgot. Was that magical?
It was.
Yeah. It preserves dead bodies when you wear it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It also has
it's
another
the-
effect, but if you forgot what it is, then that's on you.
Damn it.
Once a day, it can bring a dead body back to life, or
Nope.
once a day.
That wasn't it.
I don't
That
think
made life
that-
a lot easier.
The
Yeah.
wearer gets a million gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember too.
No,
so.
it can do something like once a day.
It can, in fact, do something once a day. It can do false life once a day.
Oh, that's
What's false
temporary.
life again?
It's temporary
It
hit points.
gives you temporary
Oh, okay.
HP.
I'll take at least Leviathan, but anyone who wants to come. I want to go back out to the pier now that I got the gist.
Mhm.
I want to see
What do we think he wanted from the sawmill, though?
probably the dead
I
body.
don't think he wanted
I-
anything. I think he was looking for easy victims.
Yeah, I want to see, like, can we tell any, like, is there more
You think it
tracks
was-
that rise up on the other side or something? Or, like, is there anything we
I don't
can
know if we
tell
can
or
see
see?
across the pond from here.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No, not that you can see right away, but I mean, there's a bridge down the street that lets you go across if you wanted to go over there and check out.
There's a
Yeah,
bridge
I
down
think
the
that would be the
street
smart move.
that
Yep.
lets us
Especially-
go across.
Tanner's
Tanner's
Bridge. Yeah, there's
Tanner's
the-
Bridge.
So there's the
Let's scroll
Sandpoint
up.
Bridge back down towards the end that you could go through and go kind of through the woods, or you could go through Tanner's Bridge and come down around.
I think
over to
Tanner's
this.
Bridge would be perfect.
Tanner's Bridge is much closer.
Is there a boat
Nope.
in eyesight?
Nope.
Well, I'm not swimming, so Tanner's Bridge it is. I say we take
Yeah.
that.
She said,
over
I'm
to
not
this side.
swimming.
Yeah, because
It
like
looks
every
very close right next to the sawmill to just get across.
not
Yeah.
quite.
Shouldn't take us that long
From
to go.
above
Well,
us,
do
like
you
this.
want to swim, Crothar? Because you can.
That's the first prize.
I
Are
will
we-
say
Prize,
that
actually.
if you decide you want to swim it, you get it. If you were to go like off this corner edge of the pier, everywhere that
And
there's
go
green
down.
at, well, yes, all this green is like marsh, so it's going to be very goopy and hard to swim through.
Except for me.
How far is that corner and down, though?
Only if it's less than 5 feet.
Right.
Let's just walk around. It's fine.
This is definitely deeper
Yeah.
than 5 foot.
In real life, this is something we walk around.
We done with this crime scene?
Well, yes, we're going to go across to the other side. And the only debate is if anyone wants to swim it. I don't, but we have
No.
crazy
Let's just
people in
go.
this party.
No, let's just
So-
go
That was-
before any tracks are washed away.
Should we I'll ask the guard. Do you want me to make his blood go away? When I'm looking, I can just press the visitation. I can trigger someone like this.
Do
To the
what?
guard.
Make what?
What'd you say?
Press the
Yes.
visitation of blood away. Do you want me to make it go away? Like clean it?
He looks at you and goes,
An
no,
awful lot of
we
blood,
have
darling.
somebody that's going to come in and clean and sanitize everything. We have to get the bodies out of here first, but if there's nothing else, we'll begin doing that.
Maybe you're good. I'm good to go.
Okay. He will walk outside with y'all and go over to the guards and just be like, okay, and he'll walk off to go get somebody that's going to help clean up and everything and get a cart for the bodies and that kind of stuff. Y'all make y'all's way down the street over to Tanner's Bridge and make it across over to the far side. As you are
Is there
investing...
is there anything from the crowd as we are leaving?
No.
I want to scan the crowd.
Sure.
I want to notice.
That's a good idea.
I either want to notice if there's anyone weird or at least take note of everyone I see to the best of my ability.
Okay, cool. Give me a
That's
perception
Good.
Join him in this.
22.
Is his library friend there?
Why do you think it's that guy?
I should think it's your autograph.
I got 14.
All right. Delilah, you don't really, know
Yeah.
anybody from this town for the most part.
Right.
But you do take note of, a good 14, 15 people in the crowd. Tinker, you don't really know many people here either, but you get a better picture of them. It's nobody that you recognize. Nobody that you've interacted with in the past.
And not the bookstore guy.
Not the bookstore guy.
Just checking.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
all right.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Well, you take, 10, 15 minutes. You go up and around over to the far side. So you're standing on the shoreline looking out into the marshy area. And give me perception checks if you're going to look around.
Yep.
25.
Nice. Two?
Two.
Two.
Uh,
A 26.
17.
A dirty 20.
The slasher notices he has feet. 18.
18.
Does he really?
For the first time
Oh,
ever.
no.
Yes. He notices
This
that
one's been
there's...
dragging me around.
Right. Well, if you got a 20 or higher,
Yay.
you notice
Nope.
that in the cattails and everything of this little marshy section, there is actually a small 5x5 spot that's been flattened out of dry earth. And it looks
like a
like maybe somebody was standing there or crouched there. They could hunker down and stand in that little section.
This is where they were watching the sawmill from. I
Levia,
point out.
smell there.
Yeah,
No,
that's a good idea.
Smell there. All right. If you're going to investigate and check that a little bit more detail, give me a survival check.
nope.
I'm crawling around sniffing.
9.
20, 30.
Bless
Okay.
you.
Thank you. All right, Levia, as you investigate this little area, you definitely beat the DC for the survival check. You actually find that there are tracks to and from this little spot. They only go into the river. So there is bare footprints that come out of the water and bare footprints that go back into the water. Yep.
Interesting.
You would also recognize as you're kneeling down there, looking at these footprints, that this spot is very well covered from all sides, but would also give them a clear view of the sawmill while still being behind brush cover.
Somebody was
find
being a
any-
little stalker.
Do I find any other footprints?
Nope, you find bare footprints. Oh,
Wow.
and they smell like rotten flesh.
Oh, I didn't think the stinky thing would be hunting
Alright.
us, but I guess it is.
Well, wait. It came. What?
The stinky
It
thing
came.
was watching the mill and then came across, I suppose exactly when they wanted to.
It appeared here from the ether, walked into the water across, left, came back from the water, came back to this spot, and disappeared back into the ether.
Mhm.
Tinker, give me a
So
knowledge
Or
religion.
flew away.
Tinker, give me a knowledge religion.
22.
Are they the type that
Hey,
you can like assign a
as you're-
task and then they?
I don't know.
Hold on. So as you're like literally saying this out loud, like what? They came out of the water, into the water. What? And as you're like doing that, you have this moment of like reach up, pull the light bulb string as it turns on. Undead don't need to breathe air.
Yeah, no, but
Mhm.
he
He's
didn't
in
Yeah,
the
walk
but,
into
water
like-
the spot.
still.
He was
He could
summoned
still
here.
be in the water.
He came out of the water and came back here. I guess he'd have turned around and went back into the water again, but like I don't know. I'm just like, what did he come back here
That's where
for?
it is now.
He came out of the water, stood in this spot to watch the mill. He saw somebody, it was his prey in the mill, went to the mill, killed them, and then went back into the water.
Okay, and never
And
came out
I
Leviah-
throw rocks.
And the Leviah, while
I
you're
start.
looking at those footprints, it doesn't appear like they walked into the water and then swam. You can see that it looks like they walked through
They
the
just
marsh.
walked across. I got it.
Mhm.
I don't know how they didn't float, but I got it. I would like to throw rocks into the pond.
Cool. You throw rocks
Are we
into
all
the
staying
water.
on this side?
Yeah. We're not just going to separate and go all the way across to this other side over here and be like 120 feet away from each other. No.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. So I'm.
But are we
throwing
gonna
rocks.
scare it into town?
So if somebody has another
I
idea.
doubt it. I don't think it gets scared. You want to swim it?
Really there,
No.
look underwater. Your eyes.
What was it? What'd you say?
Use your eyes. Go under the water and see if there's something in there.
No, I'm good.
Is the mill pond clear water?
It is
It's
much
marsh, so-
clearer. It's much clearer on the town side of the river. But as if you're looking at the map, there is a distinct kind of greenish, like cloudy vibe on the right side.
see.
That is all murky marsh water.
That's my uncle's name.
Throw rocks in the water. Knock knock. Anybody home?
You're doing what now?
Leviah
Throw a
and
rock.
Crothar throw rocks into the water. I don't think anything happens.
Maybe a bird or something flies off, but yeah.
Who's a
Nothing.
druid? We don't have a druid in this game.
We don't.
There's a dirty
Do we have
ranger who
anybody
grabs
that
your
could
wrist
just
and
turn
says,
into
"Do
a
not disturb
fucking-
the water."
Right.
Oh.
Yep. There's no real response outside of just wildlife being wildlife when you throw rocks into water and into the bushes.
That's super odd.
Um,
Who was the one who figured out that it's called a hag?
a ghast.
no.
Gas,
Gas.
Tinker. Tinker.
I'm going to ask the tinkerer some more stuff.
Okay.
I'm going how would a ghast have gotten here?
It walked.
What would possess the ghast to walk to the edge of Mill Pond to hunt for prey?
To this side or to the other side?
Well, this side was to watch over, but why
Easy.
our city?
Yeah, like I guess I don't know enough about ghast outside of game. I guess I'll say it again. I don't know enough about ghast to know why one would just do this, especially since taking the jaw, cutting the face, all of that would take time and be pretty targeted. So
The face and the jaw might somehow make sense. Again, never mind. I wouldn't know this. Never mind.
Guess we know this little bit about, are they a summoned creature or are they just a wild thing that exists?
Typically, like undead like this are created by something, and that's just a general knowledge. Like
Yeah.
they don't naturally spawn in the wildlife kind of deal.
So there's no
undead
fucking
undead are
Undead-
typically created.
undead are natural, like out of game. They are natural occurrence in the fact, like people die in like some shitty way, and next thing you know, they just kind of get up and start moving again.
Yeah, but
it doesn't take a necromancer all the time. Sometimes they just kind of bring up.
Sometimes you
but
just
they
have
don't like
zombieism.
you're not going to typically just like find like herds of them walking in the wild
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah, it's
There's-
usually like
there's
something
a
makes
reason.
Born with
them,
the undead
but that something
gene.
doesn't have to be a person. It could
Right.
Get it from
an event.
my
Sometimes
grandmother's
undead
side.
just happens.
Yeah, something creates it because of some reason is the thing. They're not just a naturally occurring like wildlife thing. They're created by someone or by an effect of some sort.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking around over here now for the evidence of someone else.
You don't find anything. The only footprints that you find are the barefoot footprints. They come out of the water, they go back into the water.
All right, I'm ready to go into this water.
You think?
Oh boy.
Are you an alligator?
I am a lizard.
I can turn into a giant lizard.
Does that help you
I'm
swim
strong
better?
And I'm strong enough to swim in plate mail.
All
You're
right.
big enough to walk along the bottom. Hello, kitty
That's
cat.
true.
I'm going to try to follow the footprints into the water.
Under no
Hi.
circumstances am I going in this water, but I will draw my crossbow.
All right.
I will pull out my acid arrow wand.
Are you going in?
No, I'm not going in. I'm staying on the stores. Sure. And if I see something pop out because Grothar's disturbing the water.
All right.
Cinder, you
If
going
you're-
in?
If you're going into the water,
No.
give me a swim
I'm gonna go
check.
sit next to the tree. I'm gonna go sit
I'm
down by
trying
the
to
tree.
figure out if I should be a lizard when I go in or not. I'm trying to see if I
19.
have swim.
You fight better as a lizard,
21.
in case you have to.
Yes. I want to know if I swim better.
All right. Well, so far for the two of y'all, you are able to stay above water and swim through the reeds and the marshy mess that's there.
But I don't
Cool.
want to stay above water. I want to follow
to
the
go look up the
footprints, which
giant
go
lizard.
below the water.
Okay.
She's gonna let out all the air bubbles like you in the pool just to drop.
All right. So you want to look through the murky water and see if you can see footprints on the bottom of a riverbed.
Yup.
I think, yeah.
Round the
Cool.
riverbed.
This'll
Give me a survival check.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Grothar.
13.
Nope.
Oh.
You just like maybe you're swimming around down there, you just crash head first into it. Maybe you just find it.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm swimming and I'm disturbing the water. So any footprints that were left, I'm now moving around the water in the sand.
Well, I wouldn't expect there to be footprints. Again,
Actually, unfortunately, the second you start stepping on the bottom, you're kicking up all the fucking silt on the bottom, and there's not only are you messing up any possible footprints, but now you can definitely not see anything.
yeah. Again, if you just find it, that's it. That's your only hope. You just find it.
Or it just
So-
attacks you because you got
Yeah.
the
What is
proximity of it.
what kind of roll is a swim check? Because I do not have
Strength.
a.
Right.
It's a strength. Let's see. Do. Okay, I will try to swim.
Nerd, what do gas not like? What can I do to piss off this thing and bring
Nerd.
it to
Hey,
me?
you're one of us. We're not more nerds than you.
Nerd knowledge man who likes to
I'll
read.
actually not be a lizard.
What? I don't know. You just
19.
move. If it feels like attacking you, it will. Otherwise, it won't.
Yep. Something like that. 19, you're swimming
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
fine. Yeah, no, you're good. All three of you. So half the party goes for a beach episode and goes out into the marsh water, and does a little doggy paddling around.
Do I see anything?
You see
Silt.
lots of marsh and like vegetation and maybe a fish, and lots of
Can't
silt.
smell
and
anything
mud.
bad.
Yeah, I
I
mean it
swim like an
smells like
eagle.
a stinky marsh. Smells like like.
It's also hard to smell stuff once you get underwater.
I mean, you could smell things underwater, absolutely, if you want to do that.
It's not a trick you can do a lot.
No, because eventually I'm gonna roll something bad.
That is not an infinite kind of trick.
No, it's not. You might get one good sniff off of something, but after that, you're gonna have a bad day.
Drowning.
You want to check the dog? Go pet that dog.
Right? Can I pet that dog? Yes.
All right. Eventually they come back, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just come back.
I
I
yeah.
didn't find anything.
Yep. You're soaking wet, but you don't really find anything except for a splashing good time.
I literally shake off like a dog.
I'm sure. All right.
Ugh.
So half the party's soaked, the other half of the party is dry. What does said party do?
I'm gonna look at Cinder and be like, "Can you dry him?"
You think I am a blow dryer?
I think you got that magic wiggly finger thing that y'all do.
Does prestidigitation work to dry somebody?
It does.
Yep.
Yes. Matter of fact, I could do
It's
it
Okay.
too.
very slow to do it, but yes, you can do it.
I'll just start doing it.
I'll do
start
it too.
on
So
Leviathan because she's slow.
I will ding Prothar.
All right, so
Flasher's the last one.
yeah. All right. Well, over the next several minutes, you would slowly dry out each of the people that you try to dry out. So what y'all doing? You're standing on the bank of the mill pond.
And then on the
Even while we dry them,
day-
it doesn't just come out and say hi, huh?
Hey,
No.
maybe
What's
we
it?
should go to the
Oh.
sanitarium because if he's crazy, maybe he's seen the ghost, right? So we could go and say, hey,
Not a
did you
ghost.
see this?
You're a guest.
Okay,
I am a
whatever.
ghost. I am a gas.
Be
We
our
should go through
gas.
that guy
Be our
first.
gas.
If
And,
he is
and,
talking,
and A, not a no.
if he's talking about this, we should maybe see if that's what I think he's crazy, but he's not. You know, this happens. Yes.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Thank you, my friend.
He probably hid me
Uh,
something.
why not? Sure.
We
We'll,
should
we'll
go
go
ask.
to the guard. The people in the cells aren't going anywhere, so let's go to the crazy guy. At Hobbs or Habes? Habes.
Remember, Tinkerer, this
Herpes.
gas knows you.
Yeah,
I don't
apparently.
think. I don't think
you-
gas. Actually, that's a good point. I don't think gas
They're-
leave notes. That's one thing I don't think they do.
They are
Yes,
intelligent.
but we also
are
know that they
intelligent.
are fucking usually summoned.
We also know that there was 2 notes, right? And they had the same handwriting.
This is the Phantom of the
Yeah.
Opera.
So
was
the first
your
note,
lordship.
said from your lord, and the second note said to your lord.
They
No,
both
no.
They're both
said
signed
to
your lordship.
lordship.
Oh, they're both signed your lord. So I don't think
Yes.
the gas is the lord.
The second one said
No.
about they want their master to join the party.
You're the Lord.
No, because the first one was not to me, and it also was signed your lord. I don't think I'm the lord.
Correct? No. Your
I
lordship
wonder
is
why your name
who the
wasn't
one
on it.
is.
Maybe it doesn't really seem like it was for you at all.
No, it doesn't. But
Or
my
how
name
did
was
your
on
name
the one.
get on it?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ask the one guy who's still talking and see what he has to say.
Delilah, this is where you
The
will
insane
shine.
asylum. We go to the insane asylum.
You go to the insane asylum. All right, cool.
Can you
Cool.
calm him?
Sanatorium.
Hmm?
I was just thinking, is there calm emotions for you, Delilah? Do you have a way to like calm this guy if he's freaked
Yeah,
out?
that's. I don't really have anything. I mean, charming to charm a person that's insane is not really going to be.
What if you
They're still insane.
You just
What
get
if you
on
make
their
him kiss
crazy
Levi
level.
again? Will that make
What?
him calm down?
You just get on their crazy level. You put 2 crazy together. Like 1 + 1.
Just get naked and see if he likes it.
Or like, what if you make him kiss Delilah? Will that, or but kiss Levi? Will that make him calm down?
Why do we keep making people kiss me?
You look like you were into it last time, so I just thought maybe again,
Who doesn't like to be kissed? It's very nice.
You want to kiss me?
I did not say that. If you would like me to kiss you, I would give you a kiss.
I stop walking and I look to see where this goes next.
Yeah, I'm just
Good
kind of
idea.
like,
Tinkerer, you want to kiss me?
I do.
What?
The question.
Oh, it sounded like a statement. I'm like, I do. I would say, yeah, that's real flattering, but not really. No.
Maybe not when you're licking footprints.
Did she lick it? I did not see her lick it.
She sniffed
Oh,
it.
why
She
not?
didn't
It's
lick
it might be worth the stab. I go over and I give her a quick kiss, and I start walking away.
it. There you go. Levia.
Oh, that's it.
Levia is stunned. Levia stands for a second. It's like, I don't know why this group is so obsessed with kissing.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There was
All
no
right.
consent there. There was no
Do I look like someone who cares about consent?
Oh no.
And
I
now we
have
are
charm.
shameful.
I have a charm person for a reason.
Oh,
This just in, Delilah canceled.
Oh, wait until I get dominate person.
oh, jeez.
And I'm joking.
No
Once you
one
can
is
do it
safe.
magically instead of just recreationally.
Oh dear.
I resume walking, now thinking
Yeah.
about whether or not Levia wants me to kiss her. Why did she ask me that out of the clear blue?
What do you mean? It wasn't out of the clear blue. You guys are literally walking around talking about kissing.
We were talking about other people kissing, and then you asked me. You didn't ask like Slasher or
I
Crowthar.
don't
You
think
asked me. So I'm like, why'd you
I
ask
asked
me?
you and I asked Cinder.
Cinder said he wanted to kiss you, and then you just went, "Hey, Tinker, do you want to kiss me?"
Cinder said, I
What the
asked
fuck?
Cinder first. Cinder said I'd kiss you. And then I asked you. You two were having the conversation.
Oh, okay. That's not how I see it.
You two of you were having. Oh, well.
And then I resolve the conversation. Then
Yeah,
walked
the
away.
Tinker is now like, why the fuck did she ask me? We'll talk about it later.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it.
Never cease.
All right. So the party is doing what exactly?
We're heading towards the sanatorium.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's what I want to make sure of what's going on. So, all right,
Yeah, that didn't change. We just stopped to
I
have a quick
just-
conversation.
just wanted to make sure.
Conversation.
Just wanted to make sure. That's all.
I was commenting on the conversation that was happening. The Tinkerer forgot that he was in the middle of a conversation. with
That
somebody.
was I was not in. I was just talking to him about other things.
All right.
I was saying, never mind.
It's fine. All right. So, Hemlock would have given you the rough directions to get to the sanatorium. It's about an hour or so outside of town. Not super close, but it's not super far either. And it will take you all about an hour and a half to get there. So it'll be pushing probably close to midday by this point for y'all to get there. When you get to the sanatorium, this squat stone building serves as the sanatorium, has 3 floors under a stout stone-flagged roof, and is built in the lee of the limestone escarpment known as the Ashen Rise. It seems to have strong, sturdy wooden doors as you're approaching it. There is nobody outside.
Is it on this map or is it just on outside
It
of
is
town?
not on that map. It is.
It is not in town.
No,
I didn't know
it's
it
not.
wasn't in town.
Nope.
Oh
It
dear.
it is outside of town. Congratulations. We have boom. We have
boom.
focus paint. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go.
Hey, you just moved it on me.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So as you come up to this area, you are outside of the structure. We'll go ahead and reveal some more spacing to it. You do see sides of the building over here. There is a porch right here that leads up onto it. There's a door on the side, as well as it goes down the side of the structure down this way. And there is another door down this way.
Which one of these looks like the front
Cinder-
door?
Let's see. So as you walk up this area, the old floorboards of this wooden veranda creak under any weight. So as you walk across them, they will actually creak and make noises. Let's see. Make sure which one is which. So there is a door farther down, and there's a door right here. You would surmise that the one right here is probably the front entrance, maybe.
Cinder fire blasted me to health this morning before we left, correct?
Yes. So
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody was.
Yes, you are at.
I blast
everybody-
everyone all the time.
Everyone got finger blasted.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing's out of the ordinary about this.
Yes. Okay.
There's the window as I walk by it.
Yep. There's a
Open.
window that looks into the room. If you look inside, move your characters where you're going to move to. There is a single window. It is not shuttered. You can see, Tinker, as you look in the window, there is a what appears to be a table on the inside.
Stay next to Tinkerer.
Do I see any people?
Not right away.
Okay. I wouldn't think, like I said, there's no reason to think anything's weird. And I guess I'm in the lead, so I'm just going to go to the door and open it.
It is. Is it? It is not locked. You open the door.
Open the door. Levi is back there. Mini Tortor.
Boom! You find a room. There is a door on the north side as well as the south side.
More doors.
Oh
Yes.
no!
This room
Is
contains
this like a little
desk.
like receptionist window?
As you open this door and you walk inside, this room contains a desk and 3 chairs, 2 to the west and 1 to the east. A cord hangs from a hole in the southern wall above a sign that reads "Ring for Service." There you go. That's what you see.
Okay. I go in. I ring for service.
I think that means
Alright.
you have to
Oh.
be up here.
I can't go in. There's like an invisible wall here. That's interesting.
Huh?
I can't move my mini into that room.
What?
Yeah, I can't move him into the room. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Well, you did it, but I can't. I can't move him out of the room now. That's interesting.
God's doing it.
I'm.
I can
It's
move
like
it
a-
up.
Hold on.
It's like a hard movie. Oh, I can move it through the window, but I can't move it through the door square.
That's
There's-
weird. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
double check and make sure it's not like part of the reveal tool being weird, but that's very weird. I don't know. Okay. So you pull the cord. I don't know. Roll20 doing Roll20 things. It is what it is.
Gotcha.
As you pull the cord, you hear a bell ring farther inside of the structure through that doorway.
Then you're not hanging out there. You're in here with us. I got you, Cindy.
Gotcha. Okay, and I need to flip over to this. After about a minute or so, you do hear footsteps approaching, and somebody comes up to the door and goes and opens it, cracks the door open, and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Which door did they open?
The door here in front of you to the south.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
And who you see
Slasher.
on the other side?
Flasher.
Yeah, I mean,
Flasher. You may want to come into the
how
room.
how did I get all the way back there again?
As I moved you while I was
God
trying
was
to look at
fixing
something.
things.
Where is?
God
where's-
said no, you're not allowed.
Oh wait, I know why. Because I'm in the wrong section. There he is. That's. Ooh. That's what I'm wanting. Boom. Okay. How do I? Aha. That's what I'm wanting. I see what you're talking about, David, with the thing. All right. So as the door opens, you see this man in front of you.
Professor Quarrel.
Essentially.
Literally, right?
Oh my God!
God.
Hey,
This-
take this freaking turban off.
Right.
I
This
got some
man-
questions.
There's definitely a guy with
This-
no nose right behind you.
Yes, this man appears before you in the doorway, and he goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
Tristan's Vigil.
That's nice.
We're looking for. What the fuck was his name? Ivor? No.
No, that's the guy in the
No.
jail cell.
It's the guy. It's Messy. What the hell is his
We're
We
name?
looking
need
for
the
Hayden.
bodyguard.
The bodyguard. We say insert name here.
He didn't actually tell you what the name was, but if you mentioned that like Hemlock's
bodyguard,
Gotcha.
who was part of the murders.
We're
Gotcha.
looking for the bodyguard who came in earlier.
Yes, he's here, but I'm not. He's not taking guests right now.
What's his name?
It's Graced Sevilla.
Yeah. Sheriff Hemlock sent us. We're investigating the murder that he was a witness to.
Okay. Give me a diplomacy.
Okay.
Grace
you a warrant.
Davila?
Yes, Graced Sevilla.
Graced.
Graced. Like gray
Like
with
he's-
ST at the
He's
end.
been great.
Yes.
The great ST Sevilla.
Okay. A computer. Let's think about it. All right. You said diplomacy.
Because you're trying to talk to him.
Yep. I have an 11.
An 11.
Yeah. Admin cancels these just a 20 table. I put them all out and I cleaned all of them.
Unfortunately, that will not be enough. He is. I'm sorry. He's not taking visitors right now. I don't know what to tell you, but you can't come in and see him.
Excuse me,
Look at
sir. And I'm
Delilah.
going to.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. But there's been numerous.
Yeah, no, I had it set up when you were with the exterminator. Yeah, when you were going with the exterminator, I had already set it up.
Steve.
Oh, okay.
Mute your mic, Steve.
Our Cinder brother in Christ. You're not muted.
Oh.
Krothar's gonna lift up his bat in case whatever Delilah says does not work.
Crothar,
Sir.
give me an intimidation check. What are you saying, Delilah?
I am saying that, sir, you do realize that a number of people are murdered. We're trying
24.
to figure out who this murderer is before any more people die, including any residents may be here. Because now that you have a witness to these murders here, it is quite possible that the murderer could come to finish him off and who's ever here with him. Roll diplomacy.
Yes, give me diplomacy.
That is a nice roll. That is a 29.
All right. He listens to you, Delilah, and he sees Crothar just kind of like shoulder the club on his shoulder, and he's like, "Fine, you can come in, but you can only stay for a few minutes. He's very ill. He's momentarily stable, but I don't want to stress him too much. So only for a few minutes, okay? But you have to stay down here. We'll bring him down."
This guy. Quietly. Of course. You know what? He's cool. He's probably like the best guy ever, I think.
Probably.
Maybe, since if we're trying to keep him calm, maybe I will have to use charm person on him.
Maybe.
So,
This guy's super cool though. He's definitely real chill. So I don't doubt that at all.
So he will open the door all the way up and step back and allow you to come in. He will say, please wait here. I will have him brought down, and you can speak with him here in the common area. Let me do a little bit of revealing. Boom, boom.
Bang, bang.
I can't go inside.
Why can you not go through that room is what I don't understand.
I can't actually go through this wall either. So now I am
I
stuck.
can't go anywhere. Oh, wait. Oh, I found a way through. You have to go through this window and then through this window.
Like, are you trying to use the number pad to go through?
No, I'm dragging the mini.
No.
It's not
No,
happening.
dragging the mouse, but I had to drag my mouse through 2 windows to do it.
Also, dragging through the number pad doesn't work. The walking door. You can move us there. Now you move me.
I don't know why.
I don't know
Okay.
why. I've never seen this
All
before.
All right, cool. We're just gonna put everybody in the room. Stop moving your characters so I can get you in the room. Fucking children.
Hey, I found a way through.
Fucking children. All right.
It is like children. Yes, it's very much.
All right. He says, "Please wait here. I will have him brought down." And you hear him go, "Gortus! Gurnak! Come!" And you will hear some movement as the 2 doors.
Who'd he call?
Gartis and Garnak. Gartis and Garnak.
Gortus and Gurnak.
Jetsam.
Yes.
Get her.
Ortis.
As the doors over here and over here will open up, and a pair of people will come out into the room. Let me move you back a little bit, Grothar, as these two individuals step out.
Twins, Basil.
Yes.
Are you
Why are they
related to the Jonas Brothers?
Trying to...
Jack
why
Frost.
why are they rocky? Are they rocky?
Jack Frost is here.
Yeah, something like that. Let me see.
And is there a picture of them that isn't the circle picture?
That's what I was about to find. Yeah.
Because like I said, you can do the bring it up, click the show, click the bio thing. I think
yeah,
it's
that's what I'm looking for now. I was trying to see if there is one for them. They're both in the G's.
If a fight is about to break out, I am in a very bad spot.
No, Aaron Habe has one, but I'm not finding, unless it's down in... Nope. They don't have, it doesn't appear to have an image for them outside of the token image. I'm not quite sure of that.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't think you have mage armor actually cast on you there, Delilah.
No, not yet.
Yeah. They
I'm
come
in
out,
trouble.
though, and he says, please go up with me, and Sevilla has guests for a few minutes. And they both look at him and grumble, and the three of them will leave.
Do they speak words, or do they just make stars kind of sounds?
No, they talk. They talk. I'm actually
Okay,
trying to
just
see.
checking. Yes,
No,
checking.
they do in fact speak. Where is? I was just trying to see.
While they're up there, I'm just gonna come up here and I'm gonna just peek through this door if they didn't lock it.
Which door? That door? Yeah, sure. You can look in
Yeah.
there. You open the door, and it appears to be a sleeping room of some sort. It does have a description. Each of these small bedrooms serves as one of the two orderlies as a place to sleep. Those are both tiefling brothers, Gordis and Gurnak. That's why they look like that. They're tieflings.
Oh,
Nope. Yep. You don't know anything about them. So,
Okay.
But you find what appears to be a very bare bones.
Okay. And I close the door back up again.
Cool.
So,
all right.
I assume there's chairs in here.
There are chairs at each of the tables. Yes.
I'm gonna put my leg up on one like I'm Captain Morgan and just be waiting for them to come back.
Okay. So everybody arrange themselves in the room, if they will, please, for when they return.
I assume there's a
We'll
chair
go
right
right
there. I'm by that table.
I'll go right there in this table right here.
Cinder, if your boss is giving you some peace, you can tell me where you want to be.
Yep. Because again, y'all would be able to it would take several minutes for them to go. You would see them as you kind of go down here a little bit, that there is a set of stairs, or it sounds like there's stairs at least going up on the other side of a wall.
Are these windows?
They are.
I said I stand next to Tinkerer, so.
Can you guys see what's out in these windows?
Outside is like, they're shuttered right now, but you could open them and just look outside. It's just outside. It's dirt, ground, grass, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It's
two
not more
questions.
Yeah.
One, does anyone check out what's around that corner, since it looks like that's a corner? And two,
just saw someone move.
It's a car movie. Something just moved.
Sorry, I had tokens staged for them coming back in, so that's all.
That's all. That's fair.
Yeah, for more slashers that you could see around the corner a little bit. Not too terribly far around the corner, but you could see that there's kind of a little bit of a hall, and that's about it.
Do I know anything about this? Like, this is, I thought it'd be in town. It's not. So, like, Habe's Sanatorium.
Yep.
What about this place?
Do you know anything about Habe's Sanatorium? Give me knowledge local.
21.
Let's see. Do I have anything back on the backside of this?
It's interesting.
So
I want to go look at the window all the way down there.
Is this like a roach motel? Once you come in, you never leave? Like, I don't know.
Oh, Crothar's wandering again.
Yeah,
He does that.
It is a sanatorium. I mean, it's a medical house for people that.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really widely talked about for the most part. It's kind of a feature that's there. Not
Okay.
quite sure how it's still completely
So-
operational, but it is what it is.
Sure, it does the job. I don't know what. I have no reason to distrust it. Is my main.
Yeah, no,
main
it seems to, for all intents and purposes, appears to be a legitimate business. Carthor, since you went down there a little bit, you would be able to see that there is. It turns to the south. There's another door on the north side of that little hallway. And as you're standing down there, you would hear footsteps come down and a door open as Aaron Habe would come back into the room, followed by a few seconds later by a pair of orderlies.
Tieflings?
Yes, a pair of tiefling orderlies walking
It's
with.
very big.
Hmm?
Or average. The miniature somehow makes them look like 6 foot something. Like 7
Yeah,
feet tall.
I know. It's a little weird. And I don't have the token for them right this second. They will also be coming out with Graced Sevilla. They will bring him over to the table and sit him down in the square right here at the table. He is in a straitjacket. He is all wrapped up. He looks very pale and sickly. Yeah. So he's Gray's skin is pale, looks gangrenous almost. His hair is wild and his eyes are milky white. Yeah, he looks very sick.
I will come across the table and stand here. I will move Cinder since he likes to be close to me. And I assume the guy's like right there. So I'm just gonna stand across the table from him.
Okay. So as everybody kind of moves up to like get up close to him, he looks across the table at you, Tinkerer, and he sees you. In his milky eyes, his vision clears briefly, and his demeanor, which has been at this point walking in, just kind of just sluggish, like, looking like shit kind of deal. He immediately goes rigid, and his whole like demeanor shifts from being just kind of languid and like lousy around to just like sharp and on point kind of deal. And his eyes bulge as he stares at you, and he says, he said you would visit me. His lordship, the one that unmade me, it said so. He has a place for you, a precious place. I'm so jealous. He has a message for you. He made me remember it. I hope I haven't forgotten. The master wouldn't approve if I forgot. Let me see.
Oh, God, we're dealing with a Renfield.
See. He said you should come to the misgivings soon to meet the pack, for they have something wonderful to show you.
Oh, I have such sights to show you. I am immediately going to cast Charm Person on this person.
As he finishes saying that, and you're contemplating that, Grace.
Okay.
He kind of shudders and collapses over onto the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
The orderlies and the
um,
doctor do
Skill
anything?
check.
They all kind of like, what the fuck look on him as he's laying on the floor, like shaking and moaning. And his moans go from being just like, to like almost screaming and shrieking as he lurches back to his feet.
Uh-oh.
Looking entirely different.
He's one of them.
Wait, what is it?
Hold
Is
on.
that?
Let me
Yeah,
see.
we're gonna
Give me-
find out.
Give me a
Did somebody-
smack-
somebody
On the
just
next time.
Reaper
No, we're gonna
code
find
bubble?
out this
We're going to
time,
find out
then.
right now as Grace Sevilla lurches back up and shrieks.
Looks like a cartoon.
It
Like
is
a
very
mask.
cartoony. Yes.
Is this a ghast?
I pull
I
out the
don't
mage
know.
armor wand
No,
and
this
cast.
is graced.
This is not gassed, it's graced.
No, this is
Do not
Patrick.
hover to put a microphone, magnifying glass on it.
That being said, as he stands there in front of you, his eyes wild and glowing a little bit, Tinker, he lunges across the table at you.
With what?
Oh, well, you're about
His
to find
mouth.
Alf.
out. You're about
tongue.
to find out.
Hey, this will be the second thing that tries to put its mouth on you.
Like Levia.
right?
No, I meant I meant the floating head that tried to make out with him.
What is on
Oh.
his mouth? What is on his
Tongue.
What
tongue?
do you mean? What's on his mouth? It's his mouth. He has his tongue
What's
sticking.
that
Can I,
mouth
is that a
do?
tongue?
Yeah,
There's
you
like
see.
there's like a spider coming from it or something
Nope,
something.
that is his tongue. That is in
The end of
fact.
his tongue looks like there's something stuck on it.
Yeah, it's his tongue. It's like forked or whatever.
This is more tongue.
No, it's just tongue. Yeah.
He's a cunning
Let's see.
linguist.
What does he have? He
I'll bet he
has.
is. We're back around again.
Yep. All right. Cool.
That's what I
Roll that
do.
attack. Does a
What I
20 hit your
do.
flat-footed AC?
Yep.
Cool. He launches himself across the table and headbutts you in the chest.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What are you gonna do? His arms are tied up.
Freaking Baldo from Soul Calibur.
Yep. For 6
Yeah.
points of
it's giving
damage as
freakism
he
right now.
just literally yeets himself over the table and into your chest.
Okay, so Dragonov just comes over and hits me with the diving elbow.
Yep. So he's laying on the table now, but that's what happens. He
He's laying
headbutts
on
you.
the table now. All right, I'm like, what the? Oh.
Yeah, you get hit square in the chest with him as he does hit you. And I think we're gonna call it right there. We'll pick up with whatever chaos
Cool.
ensues next time on Rise of the Runelords when we return.
Oh,
I assume the orderlies are just gonna pull him away, right? Surely.
Maybe.
Surely surely nothing bad is going to happen with being in a small room with
Don't call me
with
Shirley.
two
Right.
tieflings and Professor Quirrell.
Shirley works here now.
And Professor Quirrell, yes. So that being said, thank you for anybody that joined us this evening that watches us on YouTube later on. Don't forget to hit all of the buttons, like, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see y'all next time for more Rise of the Runelords. Good night.
Bye bye.